Kia ora everyone. Simon Mackenzie, Chief Executive of Vector. We're based in New Zealand, and joining me in a short while will be Nikhil Ravishankar, our Chief Digital Officer. We're really pleased to be here joining you today, and in particular our collaboration with AWS and what we see as a really exciting platform that's really going to make a huge change to the global energy market. So quickly, just a little bit about Vector. We're a listed company based in Auckland, New Zealand. We operate a portfolio of businesses in the energy sector: electricity distribution, gas distribution, fibre optics, smart meters in New Zealand and in Australia, solar battery technology across the Pacific, and a range of other businesses that really fulfill our whole focus on creating a new energy future. That's our vision. And our Symphony is known as our Symphony Strategy. With regards to Symphony Strategy, what it's about for us is seeing disruption and the challenges globally as a real opportunity, and in collaboration with partners such as AWS, how do we actually bring new services and solutions to customers, with customers being at the heart of our thinking and the way in which we consider our services. This is unlike what we see now, the traditional energy market kind of structure, which has been very traditional in the sense that it started with generation, and in the generation sector we saw a lot of fossil fuels. Luckily in New Zealand we have a lot of renewable energy. Then through the transmission sector, through to the distribution to reticulate that energy around cities and communities, and then obviously to customers through retailers. But this model is really out of date nowadays. It's a very traditional model. It's really a single flow from the generation to the customer. And what we see is becoming very prevalent now to deal with the challenges of the market, and what customers are needing is a much more dynamic, integrated market where many of the technologies that are being deployed to deal with the challenges globally of decarbonisation, energy affordability, choice for customers, electrification of transport, and in particular, the need to actually coordinate all these solutions and provide platforms and capital efficiency to actually ensure that an energy system can actually play its part in the challenges for everyone globally, not only in New Zealand. So our collaboration with AWS is really centred on how do we actually take the foundation of this system, and one of those foundations is the information, and the information from smart meters, and then create the platforms that will enable the analysis and processing of this information to really effectively change the models that are prevalent in the market, provide the services to our customers, and obviously provide those choices to customers that are using the energy such that we can actually adopt a lot of these new technology to deal with these changes that we've talked about. I'll hand over now to Nikhil Ravishankar, who's going to talk about the nature of our relationship with AWS. As I mentioned, we're really proud to be in collaboration with AWS through a strategic alliance to really bring a totally new framework to the use of information, to the storage of information, but more importantly, to be able to develop those products and services that will enable these edge devices to meet those challenges I talked about.
Thank you, Simon. I'll now just spend a couple moments just talking about what the new energy platform actually is and the types of challenges that we're trying to address with this platform. But before I start that, I think it's worth reiterating the Symphony strategy and describe that a little bit more. The core for us about the Symphony strategy is finally putting the end consumer at the center of the new energy value chain. Historically, the consumer has been a passive user of energy, and the energy systems of the current energy systems and the systems of the past have been very supply-centric. In this new world, we're no longer passive consumers of energy, but also we get to make, store, trade, share energy in ways we haven't been able to do so in the past. So the new energy platform is all about enabling this new future. AWS and Vector have been working together for a number of years now. We started our relationship really with hosting our metering data on the AWS cloud a number of years ago, and processing that data on AWS's cloud storage and compute services. Since then, working with another organization called Embarked, we delivered a Internet of Energy platform that really starts to integrate the emerging customer edge with the core energy system. It's a field that's commonly referred to as DERMS, or Distributed Energy Resource Management. We're now taking that heritage of collaboration a step further through this new strategic alliance, and we're developing what we call the New Energy Platform. The best way to really think about the New Energy Platform is an app store for energy-specific apps. And the first of the applications that we look to develop on the platform is what we're referring to as the Meter Information Management Platform. Today, the meter is the best representation of what's happening at the customer edge, and it's extremely important to get that data into the right parts of the value chain, such that we can create new products and services that allow customers to access more affordable, more reliable, and cleaner energy. So the New Energy Platform, or the application on the New Energy Platform, the Meter Information Management Platform, the MIP, really leverages AWS services such as Lambda, and more importantly, AWS IoT services, which is at the heart of what we're trying to leverage to develop the MIP, AWS Analytics services, and of course, the base storage and compute services that go along with that. Leveraging these services, we are flipping the model on the head, where these domains have been really application-centric, and really it's the main players in this space are large monolithic applications. We're changing the script, and we're trying to tackle this as an IoT and a big data and analytics problem. And in doing so, we are changing the absolute performance that's available, but also enable new market models such as peer-to-peer trading, or in the case of a very specific example, this application will be leveraged to help transition Australia from a 30-minute market model to a 5-minute higher frequency market model. One of the defining aspects of this collaboration, besides the services we get to access to then leverage and build the MIP and the New Energy Platform, is really the fact that we are co-developing this with Vector and AWS engineers. And a large part of the process to get us to this space was really around understanding whether there would be a strong cultural fit. And what's been incredible is the fact that both organizations have had a chance to look under the covers. And there is a lot of mindset alignment and a cultural alignment as we go down this journey. And core to all of this is two organizations that truly believe empowering the customer is the be-all and end-all in whatever sector you're operating in. So it's quite exciting for us to be part of this alliance. And we're all quite excited to also announce that first of our MIP services is in production and live today. And that's for the New Zealand market at this stage. But we are quite excited to start bringing that to a much more global audience. So if you are looking for any further information on the NEP itself or the first of its applications, please feel free to contact us, and we'd be more than happy to have a discussion.